Freaking day. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to our live stream from Agreement Price Books with my boys Noah, the Omniverse, and Day from Omni Nation. If you guys haven't checked out their channel, you can find them. I'll put the links in the description after this, so you can definitely find them out. All right.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Live number 2.
Yes, yeah. So you guys, if you ever have any questions, feel free to leave it in the chat as well. We'll answer all your questions. But let's just talk about like some ongoing series right now that you guys are enjoying. Like I just started what's it called? The Nice House on the Lake. Have you guys heard of that one?
Yeah, I have. I have not started that yet myself, to be honest.
Dude, after the first issue, kind of like what I told Noah about Low. After that first issue, I was like, man, I can't put that thing down. Dude, I ran through that thing like crazy.
Man.
And then the trade should be coming out next year
in May, I think.
Oh, May?
One of them. March, May, one of them. Let me see. I am reading well, of course, Berserker. That's been at the top of my list. I just felt like it's a refreshing read. Because sometimes I don't like everything to be super deep all the time. Sometimes I just want to see people get gutted or have fun or fight or whatever.
Yeah.
Just whatever. I'm just in that mood. I'm just like right now I feel like reading Street Fighter or something with some fighting in it.
Then you definitely need to read the Berserk manga then, because you just kind of see people get gutted all the time.
I already know.
I'm so hyped up to do my recent reads on that, bro. Oh my gosh, that's got to be one of my top reads, man. Like of all time, got to be. But see, I can put it in its own section because it's the first manga I've ever read. So
yeah, I mean it's the first manga when you started strong. So I don't know how when you read other mangas like Attack on Titan or Blade of the Immortal, and I don't know if it'll compare, but Berserk is a great start.
I watched the Attack on Titan show up to this point, or wherever we're at this point. It's pretty sick. I haven't read any of it though, so
yeah, I'm waiting for Attack on Titan to finish to actually finish the anime. I think we stopped maybe 2-3 years ago, just randomly. And
then they're supposed to be bringing out as like the last season or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, that's gonna be next year in the spring or something. So I'm just waiting for that to go. But yeah, man, James Hall, my first Tinian. I was like, man, I'm surprised it's not something killing the children or something. That's my first Tinian. But Tinian's doing a great job.
He's been hot right now, hasn't he? He's been on fire.
He's been hot for a minute, dude.
Stuff.
Yeah.
And then dude, these guys just started asking me to do live streams. So I was like, all right, cool, let's do it.
Caps the other way around.
I was like, let's run it.
It is fun.
Yeah. Berserker though.
Yeah, Berserker. That's been a breath of fresh air. And then the other one I'm reading is the Dark Knights of Steel.
Oh yeah, that one. The first issue, that cliffhanger was
God Almighty. Good God. Good God.
If you guys like DC and then you like medieval stuff too, definitely check out Dark Knights of Steel. We don't sell it though, so check out your local comic book shop. Support them.
He said we don't.
We don't sell it though. So
he just threw it. Here we go.
Bro, you keep telling me that. You busy, man. I'm actually surprised you're not asleep. But what's up, BJ?
BJ, what's up, Brody?
What's going on, my brother? Hey! There he is.
There he is.
What's going on, man?
Not a whole lot, man. I'm chilling. I'm not chilling, actually.
I'm just chilling, but not actually.
Surprise guest.
Surprise.
Right. Nah, it's late nights until like next Friday, basically. Working on this website launch. Surprising how much stuff has to get done behind the scenes.
Oh yeah, dude. Now you know the struggles. But what made you want to start this site, man? Tell the audience about it too.
Sure. So I am launching a website on Black Friday called comicsordope.com. I realize that the way I say that makes it sound like comics or dope.
That's I didn't want to say anything, but you said it first. So
comicsardope.com because I think comics are pretty dope. The biggest reason to start it was basically like when it comes to what's different about me on YouTube, I think is the emphasis on community, right? Like for me, I love interacting with other comic book fans, and everybody doesn't have a YouTube channel. Everybody doesn't prefer watching videos,
for sure.
Right.
And then beyond that, there's a lot of stuff that I would love to do on YouTube, but YouTube doesn't love back, right? So I want to, review some random single issue from 1989, but that's not going to get views. And so it's not really sustainable. It doesn't make sense. If I've only got a certain amount of spots per week for a video, it doesn't make sense to take one to go on like this deep cut thing that only I'm going to watch. So to kind of combine those two pain points or solve both of them, I figured let's start a website. Let's start a blog where I can do long form reviews. I can do critical analysis, but then also give people a place to hang out and find comic related material that doesn't have to have like a video involved. Other pays so much attention. You kind of revisit it whenever you want.
Yeah, and then a lot of people like, just reading it up because sometimes I don't watch YouTube videos all the time. I just read through the comments or look for blog posts or Reddit posts. Like, man, I don't got time to watch the 10-minute video.
Exactly.
But it's just like, as a content creator, I feel like it's a lot easier to make a video because you just throw out your thoughts like that. But when you're blogging, because I tried to do blogging before when it came to like workout and whatnot. And just like you really have to think about the details, and then I stuck with grammar and stuff like that. So like the autocorrect.
The starting a blog is definitely a lot harder. Like I've started different blogs before. Yeah. And it's basically like writing a research paper every other day.
Yeah, exactly.
Basically.
So like going back to college and writing a paper for your professor.
Right.
What does essay do?
And so it's like, even if you're writing about something fun, like there's research involved, there's grammar, there's editing, like all of that. So, but I decided to go ahead and do it. So I'm basically like editor in chief, which sounds crazy, but I'm working on assembling a team of contributors. So people who will write guest spots, once every couple of weeks or so.
Yeah.
So I won't have to write a ton, but I'm going to have to edit stuff and make it consistent.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I'm working on that, but the editorial piece isn't going to come until after the site launches. On day one, we're going to have quite a bit of merchandise that I'm really excited about, stuff I've been designing for the last few months. People are going to be able to see what the newest comic releases are, both collected editions and single issues. Come to Comics Are Dope for a comprehensive list. I'll update that every week. And then some special features. I eventually want to do like creator interviews.
That'd be cool. That'd be really cool.
It's a genius idea. Let me just tell you, it's genius.
I mean, it's not like it hasn't been done.
Yeah.
But still, it's such a great way to not only spread out your brand, but you're also spreading out other people's brands and also expanding towards this site. To me, basically an extension of what the K Squad Facebook group is like, except this is more of a big,
Exactly. It's my attempt to replicate that sort of DNA, but for like the rest of the internet. Like my goal is for you to be able to, if you're a comics fan, you should be able to visit this website and have fun with it, whether you like me or my content or not.
Yeah.
Right.
Over there.
Is it gonna be like new reader friendly too? Like somebody who never got into comics, basically. Are you gonna like have a place for that, like showing them like where to get started and stuff like that?
Yeah. So I have a series on YouTube called Comics 101, which is basically all stuff for new readers. So some of the blog posts that you can expect is like, okay, where to start reading Batman, or let's say a new movie's coming out. Here's 4 comics you should read before XYZ movie comes out. So it'll be very new reader friendly. It's not just for the nerds, but there's something for everyone.
The nerds,
not just for us.
No. Yeah, not just for Noah. Not just for Noah.
Shut up, Dixie.
Wow. This is good already.
Yeah, but what ongoing series are you enjoying right now, BJ?
Yeah.
Oh, am I reading?
Yeah, or reading and enjoying, you know?
Yeah, so I actually just got caught up with Green Lantern, all but one issue. Issue 8 came out today.
Okay.
But I've read issues 1 through 6 last night. It
Who's
didn't
writing
really
it?
Say what?
Who's writing it?
Jeffrey Thorne. Now, Jeffrey Thorne's gotten a lot of flack in the past because he basically the perception is that he hates Hal Jordan.
I've heard that. That's why I was like,
right. So far, there's nothing like crazy disrespectful to Hal Jordan. He's just kind of been a background player. If that, he really only shows up in the annual so far. And he played a good role, though. I think he's going to be important later on in the series. It was honestly a slow burn. Like, sci-fi is not really my thing. So it takes me a longer time to kind of take in which characters are which and what's happening in these worlds or whatever. But it worked out. Like I said, I think the series really picks up like issue 4 and 5. I'm excited to read number 7. It's sitting here next to me, but
you're gonna finish that tonight, all right?
Probably not, actually. I got a checklist of stuff I got to do for the website before next Friday. I'm trying to just go ahead and get it all done this week so I can kind of chill next week.
Yeah, because it's almost time, right? Time is flying.
Yeah. When is Black Friday? Is that next week or
next Friday?
I think Friday, okay. Thanks. See, I lose track of my time nowadays. I'm like, man, it's just another day.
Yeah, time waits on no one. This month is almost out.
Right.
It feels like it just started, bro.
Yeah.
Like, seriously.
Yeah.
What about you, Noah? What ongoing are you reading right now?
Man, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I would say I'm even behind on Amazing Spider-Man so far. Mainly just, I mean, I know I try not to base stuff off of what I hear, but I've heard a lot of mixed stuff about the most recent Spider-Man issues. I read Dark Knights of Steel, but other than that, I'm really not reading anything ongoing right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I feel bad. I haven't been to my LCS in like forever, dude. It's terrible.
It's not my fault.
Totally not JP's fault, bro.
Not my fault.
I see what you did there, JP.
What's up, Ben, man? I like Ben. He's always, he's in everybody's live stream. BJ's, mine, everybody. That guy. And his commercial too that he made for us. It was funny. What are these GMOs? That was funny. That's cool, man. What about collected editions now? What's everybody's like collected edition read so far? Because I just started Punisher because Day was like, you gotta read Punisher. I started with Max, right?
Hold on.
I was like, man, I gotta go back and read the actual Punisher one.
Yeah.
Max was great. Like the first 6, 7, 8 issues that I read, I was like, man,
when you described to me the stuff that you like, I was like, yo, we on the same page. You like that gritty, kind of bloody, violent stuff. I'm like, yo, you should definitely check out Garth Ennis' Punisher. That's just up your alley.
But I read his the Boys series, and I was like, man, do I really want to read Garth Ennis? Because that one was like a lot of dialogue and then whatnot. I was like, ugh. It kind of, I mean, the TV show right now is like a lot better than the comics, but then I really didn't give it a chance because I don't know how many issues I read of the comics. I'm like, man, I'm not feeling it.
Yeah, it's something. Okay. Who going first? I'm sorry.
No, you can go ahead. I finished mine.
Okay. So I had finished my rereads of Injustice. So now I'm in Velvet. By my boy Brubaker. I've been in a crime mood.
Yeah. So, how is that one? I've been seeing people buying it left and right, but I haven't even heard about it.
If anybody knows me knows how I feel about Brubaker and all of his stuff.
He's a fanboy.
I have not. Oh my God. Brubaker, JP. Brubaker is amazing. Velvet is amazing. I just like going back rereading some of their stuff. It's just him and Sean Phillips. They just create magic together, man.
So what would you say is like one of your favorites? Like Criminal, Velvet, Kill or Be Killed.
You want me to choose one?
Captain America. Yeah, just like choose like your top 3, I guess, or whatever. If you were to rank it.
Oh Lord. All right. Well, of course, Cap. I already said that. Everybody know how I feel about that. I went crazy. Cap. Killer Be. Oh God. See, this is hard. All right. Here it is. Cap, Killer Be Killed, and Criminal. Those are the three big masterpieces, I say, for me. The
Okay.
big ones.
Okay. Feel free to chime in if you guys read a lot of Brubaker. Obviously, I did not. So, all I read was Criminal and Killer Be Killed, but those two were pretty solid as well.
Oh my God. It's like everything he writes should be a movie. It should be on screen. It's just beautiful.
Yeah, I picked up the Brubaker Cap just because of how excited Day Day was about it. And I didn't even know Day Day very well at the time. Like, he could have made me waste a bunch of money. But so it was a combination of Day Day commenting and being like, you need to get this book. Yeah. And the fact that I really liked that DM variant.
Yeah, that DM is great, man.
Yes.
So, but I mean, I took it to like the tire shop and started reading it. And it literally, I had to get my tires changed one day. So
yeah, that's true. That's right. I remember that. You were reading.
Yeah. So I was like, I'll read it. I read like the first 4 issues in that sitting. And it really does feel like a movie. Like, Brubaker Cap just feels like a movie. Like, that's probably the best way to describe it. It gave me Batman vibes. It's dark, it's gritty, and it's funny saying that in relation to Captain America because
because you don't see Captain America that way in the movies and stuff like that.
You don't see the artwork is off the chain too.
Yeah. I read it too. I read the omnibus when we got it, and I sped through that thing quick. I was like, man, this is good.
Yeah.
I don't really read Marvel that much because sometimes they're like too kid friendly or whatever for me. But Captain America was solid. Punisher solid too.
Not enough blood for you, bro.
Yeah, not enough blood, guts.
Dude, I'm telling you, if nobody's being decapitated, JP's not reading it. I promise.
Yeah, that's why I'm reading Punisher. Because it has that.
That's why I said that is up his alley. Yeah. But I'm in Velvet right now. That I'm in rereading that masterpiece. I've just been in a crime mood. Y'all ever want to read something you just in a mood for? Like, some days I want to be in space. Some days I want to be in fantasy land.
Yeah.
Some days, I'm like, so I'm in a crime mood. So yeah, Velvet.
Okay.
I'm planning to read through all of Criminal next year. I'm doing a big epic X-Men read through.
I'm looking forward to see that.
I'm actually starting volume 1 of Uncanny next month, so I can have the first review out closer to New Year's than like the end of January. But basically, every 3 weeks, you're going to get another X-Men omnibus review from me as I read them all. But during like the break times, or if I just get tired of mutants, my plan is to read like a bunch of indie crime books. So I got all of Criminal. I've got I just got a trade by Brian Michael Bendis that I won't say because it's coming out in a video tomorrow. And I got a bunch of other like indie books that I can just grab in between. So all next year you're gonna be hearing about X-Men and then just random dark books.
Yeah, I'm really excited to hear your take on the X-Men because I know so many people love that series, but I'm like, man, do I really want to, take a dive into X-Men? Because there's just so much.
It's like too many. It
feels like 3 shelves worth of freaking omnibuses.
Yeah, it's too many. It's too many.
Yeah, I remember one of my videos, somebody got mad at me because I didn't line them up correctly on chronological order or whatever. I'm like, I don't know any of this stuff.
That's started.
Yeah, they're just placeholders, man.
Dude, some people are crazy about that stuff, man. I'm telling you.
It's gotten to the point where I actually need to buy another shelf because by the time June comes, there will be enough X-Men to fill an entire shelf in my room, and I'll need a separate shelf for the rest of Marvel.
Yeah.
So a lot of X-Men.
Yeah, the only one I read was the House of X, Power of X, the Little Trade. I'm like, okay, I'm cool with this one. All right, go ahead, Noah. What's your collected that you're reading?
So I just finished reading Invincible, by the way.
Oh, you finished it?
Finished it, bro.
What will you rate it as? 1 to 10?
Now, okay, I'm gonna rate this
100.
being completely unbiased, right? Like I know it's not gonna seem that way. It's a solid 9.5 out of 10.
You see all everything on his background, like
I'm not buying
it looked like a 10 with his background. I'm just saying.
9.5.
The only reason I'm gonna say 9.5 is because there's no more to read.
Yeah. That is true.
Like this is one of those reads where I genuinely I can see myself reading all 144 issues again and still having the same reaction to every moment, even when I know it's coming, dude.
Yeah.
The artwork never drops. The writing never drops. I mean, if anything, it just keeps escalating through the entire series. Dude.
Yeah, like how it starts off on Earth and it goes outer space, cosmic, and all that. So it's really cool,
And just when you think everything starts to settle down, Nah.
That's Robert Kirkman for you, especially in The Walking Dead. You think they're gonna be happy, and if
y'all know Robert Kirkman, bro, he'll kill people and he will not bring them back. Dude.
If there's ever a character that's too happy, they're gonna get they're gonna get gone.
Speaking of Kirkman and ongoing series, you guys definitely need to pre-order that Firepower graphic novel that's coming out next year.
Mm-hmm.
It's already up for pre-order on OPB. So definitely.
See, I didn't even know.
Just a slight plug right there.
I mean, it's only a plug if I give you my affiliate code, but I'm not gonna do that on the stream.
If he would have said it, I would have died, dude.
Hey, if Mitch was here, he'll throw his out there anytime.
What is Firepower about? Because I've been hearing a lot of great things. I have no idea what it is.
So Firepower, I got a few right here. So
the cover looks sick.
So Firepower started with this Free Comic Book Day issue, right? So, it was supposed to be Free Comic Book Day. Free Comic Book Day got canceled, but basically the whole idea is that this Free Comic Book Day issue and the first trade, Prelude, all came out the same day. Mm-hmm. So you could read this issue, and then if you liked it, go back and read the Prelude.
That cover gives off a serious Dragon Ball Z vibe.
Yeah,
it does.
So this reminds me, it's funny describing it this way because I've actually never seen Avatar. I've only seen bits and pieces of certain episodes of Avatar.
Right.
But the way the series opens definitely reminds me of Avatar. You're supposed to read the graphic novel first, the trade paperback first, and then this is the first issue of the ongoing.
Okay.
And basically this dude, he's adopted, right? He finds out he's adopted, so he's on this quest to find out who his birth parents were. On that quest, he meets a bunch of different kung fu masters because he finds out that his parents were in some kind of kung fu thing. I promise I'm not spoiling anything.
Okay.
All of this is the first few pages of that first trade.
Okay.
So he finds out his parents are in this whole kung fu academy joint.
Uh-huh.
And so he learns from all these different masters before he finds this one tribe where he feels he figured that's where his parents came from or whatever.
Uh-huh.
This tribe is trying to discover the lost art of firepower, which I guess is fire bending if you're talking
right.
Long story short, this dude is the Neo of firepower.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay.
That sold me.
He comes through and he can do this firepower thing that people have been training for decades and couldn't do.
Yeah.
And then some stuff happens. There's some confrontation. Then all of a sudden you fast forward 15 years, and that's where the ongoing series starts. And a bunch of secrets from the dude's past and stuff that he learned is catching up with him. And here we are. I think Firepower is at 18 issues now.
Oh, really? I never even heard of it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Wow.
So,
okay.
If I'm not mistaken, that hardcover collects the Prelude graphic novel and issues 1 through 15.
Okay.
Oh, I see 1 through 12 on here.
1 through 12? It was 1 through 12 then.
Well,
12 is a good place to stop because that's basically you're getting 3 story arcs in that one.
Gotcha.
Okay. I'm going to have to check that. I love the cover already, and I'm sold the way you told me.
Dude, that cover's dope, man.
Yo, the artwork is, I'll just go through, I'll flip through this first issue.
And he got the Bodox on. It looked like he got the Boondocks on the shoes.
So, let's see. So this is the cover for that first trade.
Oh, smokes.
I like it.
It's Chris Samney. So I don't know if you read. I think it's Mark Waid Daredevil that he does.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
But the art is just. It's this all the way around. Of course, this issue is not super action packed. So.
Probably got a lot of story development right there.
You get a lot of story in this first issue. I'm gonna go to another issue. I just happen to have like 4 of them in front of me. So what I just put?
Dude, JP. So I just started volume 2 of Berserk.
It's crazy. Did you get past the golden arc already?
I think the golden arc ends at the end of the first volume, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm not gonna spoil nothing, but like, I can really see why Guts is how he is now.
Yeah.
But man, that dude, that's probably one of the fastest reads like that I've ever.
Dude, when I got past the golden arc, dude, I would finish the entire deluxe series in one day.
So you're saying that volume 1 that's the slowest read out of all of them?
Yeah, basically. I mean, it was the build up, but after you get past the golden arc, it's just great.
Like goes on. Oh, look. Yo.
Yeah.
There's no dialogue in this spread. Like it's just
come on with these colors.
Yeah. Like they're fighting.
That may be something I grab.
That hardcover is absolutely going to be worth it. Like,
yeah,
I don't really double dip like that.
Is it standard size? That don't need to be standard size.
The hardcover is going to be oversized.
Oh,
is that on matte paper or gloss?
It's matte paper.
Okay, dude, why does it pop like it's on gloss though?
Yeah, they just do it really well, and he has good lighting.
Oh, look,
I do.
Yeah, he do.
This old man is fun.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that may be something I pick up for sure.
Go pre-order that on OPB.
I'm gonna pre-order it myself too. But yeah, what Michael said to your question, Noah, going to arc starts in volume 2. So,
does it really?
Yeah. So you haven't. I don't know if you got there yet, but once you get to that, it's a solid read. Whoever never read Berserk yet, you should. You're missing out. Even though it's black and white or manga, if that's not your thing, but you like violence and stuff like that, and really good story, you should read it.
At the end of volume 1, it says the Golden Age 1 end. Like, you know how it says end after every like volume or whatever, or like trade paperbacks.
Maybe there's like a Golden Age 2. I don't know. I don't remember, but I just know.
Okay. If that's the case, then I haven't finished the whole Golden arc.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Okay, so the Golden Age Chapter 2 is volume 2. Okay, so I got you.
Yeah.
My favorite part about Firepower is that the old man wears J's.
That's what I said. I looked at that cover. I'm like, he got the Boondocks on.
That's funny.
Nah, there's a whole thing with him wearing
J's.
Yeah.
See, as an old sneakerhead, you really want me to buy this book.
Oh, word. Yeah, it's great. This book is just great.
Yeah, I like how this week all the old people that I've been reviewing is like are badasses. Like this one, Firepower, they're badasses. The once and future grandma, she's a badass.
Dude, I gotta get that. I've watched your overview like twice, JP. Like that book just looks sick, dude.
Dude, the artwork in that book is just solid.
Well, dude, the story is what's grabbing. I mean, the artwork's awesome, but the story is what's grabbing me. They're trying to resurrect King Arthur. Like, what?
Yeah, I love it. I grew up loving like medieval times and whatnot, like dragons and castles and
dude, I see people in the Facebook groups and they've all gotten the slipcase, bro.
Yeah,
I'm like,
they went hunting.
JP said he ordered 200 and they gave him 1.
Dude, I know. When he said that in the video, I was like, what?
Yeah, I was like, what the heck? I looked at my invoice and it says all canceled. I gave them an email. I was like, yeah, it was heavily allocated. And I was like, what the heck? And then I emailed Boom like 2 weeks ago. They still haven't gotten back to me. So I don't know.
Well, dude, the deluxe still looks good even without the slipcase. Bro.
Yeah, I mean the slipcase. I always tell people you're literally getting
you're literally paying for an extra thing of
a cardboard box,
paper,
which is like design. But the design on the slipcase,
I say that, but
I personally like the design on the slipcase much better than Something Killing the Children one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So here's my question, right? Are they gonna just randomly resolicit just a slipcase like they just did for Something's Killing the Children?
I think they're gonna do both because they kind of messed up the printing on the deluxe edition and the slipcase edition. Because we ordered, I forgot how many we ordered, but we only got like 30 copies of the deluxe edition.
Wow.
Once in future.
Yeah, once in future. Yeah, but I did see in Diamond that they had 60 more, so I ordered that right away. But I don't know if they're gonna fulfill it because their hub's been down for I think 2 weeks now. So
right.
They said that it should be back up and running next week, but who knows if it's actually like what they have in stock is actually true or not.
Oh, JP, I have a question for you. I don't know if you know this answer or not. So the reprints of all these new Marvel Omnis coming out, how Amazing Spider-Man Volume 3 has the new spine with the smaller words and the thing. Yeah. So are all the reprints going to have that kind of spine? Do you know?
I believe all the reprints, like Uncanny X-Men, Amazing Spider-Man, Fantastic Four, should have new spines in the little banner or whatever. And I don't know about Captain America, though.
It's basically any omnibus that didn't have a picture on the spine already
is going to have one.
Yeah,
so basically what you guys are saying is it's pointless for me to go and get custom dust jackets to make them all look the same. I should just wait and get the reprints and just make them all look good with the picture at the bottom.
It just depends. Do you like the tiny font or would you rather have bigger?
I mean, I love the huge font, but I feel like I'd just be spending extra money, just getting the slipcase.
I mean, we will be making custom dust jackets eventually, so I don't mind you spending extra money. I'm just saying.
He said, and by the way, I mean, I feel like if you have a chance to get the book while it's in print, you might as well go ahead and get the custom dust jacket if it bothers you that bad. Might as well get it while it's in print. It
didn't bother me. It's just I didn't want it to. I don't know. I didn't want some of them to come out with the new badge at the bottom and some of them not for some reason. I wonder if JMS Volume 1 is going to have that badge.
No, it's only for the classics.
Yeah,
okay, that makes more sense. Okay.
Yeah, no, that's still
okay. So then that'll be fine. I can have the classics with the picture at the bottom, and that'll be fine.
Yeah, and this guy says only for the Silver Age Omni, so I think you'll be
okay.
Yeah,
gotcha.
And yes, King Arthur is in Once in Future. So if you want to see King Arthur and Skeleton himself, man, he's crazy. And evil King Arthur, not just good King Arthur, but evil King Arthur.
So
it's bad that we're talking about this on the stream. I need to place my order so I can make sure I get it.
Is Once in Future? I was gonna ask because I'm seeing it's showing. You can still buy it on OPB right now. The Once in Future Deluxe Edition.
No, you can.
Are they on hand?
They are since the last time I saw it, but I don't have too many left. Last time I saw it was like two more on my shelf. So
okay.
Oh,
add to cart.
But maybe in 2 weeks or so, we will get the rest of the copies from Diamond. I'm not sure. I don't know how everything's been working. I was fairly confident with their reorders before, but now since they got their system hacked or whatever, I don't know if their stock is true or not.
Diamond reorders are terrible. Diamond in general, I hear so many horror stories from my shop. There was that's what pushed me to start buying stuff online to begin with.
Yeah.
When I first started buying Omnis, I placed all my pre-orders through my LCS because I was like, all right, I didn't want to try to play the IST games at 2:00 on Tuesday and miss out. So I was like, I'll just order it at my LCS. I'll pay full retail, whatever.
Yeah.
And Diamond just never shipped the books to my LCS either.
Yeah. So So I don't know, man.
Playing the IST game, it used to be Day-Day's favorite sport, bro. That's all he would do. He would wait till Tuesdays on release.
I would be on the phone with Noah, and we would just sit there. I'm sorry, JP. I have to tell this story.
He would be drafted as #1 pick, right?
No,
Right.
that's probably why mine used to come so fast, because I would be sitting there. Soon as 12 o'clock hit, boom, 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 boom. It felt like Black Friday every week.
Listen, I did it for I got Uncanny X-Men Volume 1 that way. I missed out on, what was it? Uncanny X-Force. There was some book that I missed out on trying to do that, and I was like, never again. And then like 6 months later, Marvel reprinted all of them, and I felt stupid because there was one that I paid retail for from a Facebook group that I did not need to pay retail for. But you live and you learn. But oh yeah, so Once in Future, which is better, Once in Future or A Kid in King Arthur's Court?
The what? The Kid in King Arthur Court? I don't think I read that one.
It's a
He
movie.
goes, what?
Oh, it's a movie? Oh, I don't think I watched it. Did you guys watch it? Noah?
It's on Disney Plus right now.
Oh, it's on this. Yeah.
So you can go to DisneyPlus.com and use my coupon code BJKicks. It'll say.
Here you go. Here you go. Here you go.
Yeah.
I'm joking. There's no.
I was like,
Hey, somebody was gonna try that too. That's in the audience.
Right.
They better go to the site right now.
Somebody was already on the site typing it in.
Right,
Save $2 at Disney.
But it's a solid read. I would highly recommend it. It's like the artwork is on par with like Something Killing the Children artwork. It feels like cinematic kind of. You know?
Well, it's Dan Mora on artwork. He did a lot of like Power Rangers stuff.
Okay.
And he's on Detective Comics right now.
Okay.
His stuff on Detective Comics is awesome.
See, I didn't know Gotham Central was Brubaker. And then Sleeper. I want a Sleeper reprint.
Yeah,
I've been
Sleeper.
waiting for
That's a classic.
Here's
I'm hoping they
Dan
reprint that.
Of Once in Future fame on Detective Comics.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. I definitely need to pay attention to that artist then.
Yeah.
BJ, you said A Kid in King Arthur's Court is on Disney Plus?
It's either on Disney Plus or HBO Max. It's one of those.
Oh, I do remember this movie. I feel dumb now. Okay, I remember this movie. I ain't seen this in a minute.
I don't think I ever watched that movie.
Classic 90s babies.
When I don't know, for some reason, like when I see like dragons and castles, I would like automatically check out.
What?
I know why he said that.
Now I'm saying like when I was a kid, it was just not my thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I would be so bored in school, in elementary, junior high, and all that. I would literally just get a white piece of paper and literally just draw a castle, some stick soldiers, and some dragons and whatnot every single day as class goes on. Because I'm like, I'm so bored. I'm just gonna keep drawing.
Oh my god.
You know, now that I think about it, what could have broke me was Disney movies, like between Fantasia and The Sword and the Stone.
Oh, classics.
They just both look like Fantasia. I still can't get through, like to this day. I hate my mom for buying that movie. And then Sword in the Stone it just felt slow. So yeah, I was just like, you know what? Clearly this castle stuff is not for me.
I love fantasy, man. Fantasy novels was my life in elementary school.
And then you see Witcher though.
Hey, that was my life. Grew up with those books, games. All that, man.
Dude, ever since the TV show, I dived into the books, dived into the game. I played every single game.
Yeah.
The games are amazing.
Yeah. I just wish the statues were a little bit cooler. You know, the Prime One Studio statue, like make it a little bit more badass, and I will get one.
What? I think they're pretty dope.
I think comics are dope.
Witcher has some.
Word.
Yeah.
Witcher, that's that one with the dude from Superman, right?
Yeah, Henry Cavill.
Got you.
Yeah.
I'm looking right now to see what absolutes are in stock at OPB. I keep buying library editions on Facebook, and forgetting that library editions are bigger than regular omnibus.
Yeah.
But this time I'm gonna have to just move a bunch of stuff off the shelf. So I'm gonna have room for absolutes. So I might as well shop for more.
Y'all been enjoying that new filter? It has made the site much more easier.
I mean, I said something about it earlier, bro.
Oh yeah, I mean, since we're on live stream right now, I can walk people through it. Just in case you guys haven't seen.
Just in case.
Where is my? Oh, here we go. So, just in case you guys are not aware yet, we did add a new feature here. You can go to all catalogs right here. You can look through Absolute's art. Can you guys see?
Yep, I'm looking off my shelves right now. Okay,
yeah, I don't see it on my screen, but yeah, you can click on there. You can see all the filters. You can also go to the DC comics right here in stock, right? But now you have a filter. I need to move this, but now you can see the box set. You can see the complete collection, Epics, Gallery, Marvel Masterworks, everything that's in stock, and you can sort it through whatever collected edition you want to go to as well. We try to make it like you can see the in stock and out of stock right here as a filter as well, but they'll just show every single thing that you can buy, even pre-orders and all that. So we'll just keep it into the in stock and the out of stock and back order thing. But yeah, that's our new filter. We are gonna make a new blog page eventually too to show like the new release dates, because a lot of books keep getting pushed back and back, and it's just really hard to keep up with all the release dates. So whenever I see a new date, I'll make a little blog post here, and you guys can check on what's been moved.
Right on. Such a smart idea. It's a very smart idea. What was the question that we didn't answer like over 20, 30 minutes ago?
Oh, just like collective editions, what's everybody's reading?
Oh, I already answered that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this next year I'm reading X-Men, but I'm about to finish Batman by Grant Morrison. I stopped halfway through volume 2, almost a year ago at this point is when
Oh God.
Basically right before I started the channel, or right after I started the channel, I stopped reading so I could review books and stuff. But yeah, so I'm finished Grant Morrison's run, and then that's when I'm starting X-Men after I finish Grant Morrison Batman.
Okay, that sounds fun. Real quick, I've been meaning to ask. Well, let's start with what made you guys start a YouTube channel. Like, I've been pretty curious. I'm pretty sure this question been answered a bit of times, but I can't watch every single video. But yeah. Let's start with our boy Nay.
Well, so I originally made a YouTube channel because obviously, I have the same love for the stuff as all of you guys do, and this was when I first had when I was first able to start, getting stuff on my own and able to really start building something up. And it was to the point when I got so invested in these characters. Like, I've always been a superhero fan, but I didn't start reading comic books till like a year ago, maybe a year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
So once I started getting into those, I really was like, man, these are the stories where, my favorite characters come from. So I made the channel just because I loved talking about this stuff, and there's no one for me to just sit down face to face and talk to. So I figured being on a social media platform where I can just talk to a camera, and whoever wants to watch the video is basically who I'm talking to. So,
yeah.
Basically, just so I wasn't talking to myself. So
yeah, and it's crazy because like not a lot of people do it. Like, they will want to talk to people about it, but not on camera. I'm the same way. I was like, I don't want to be on camera. I've been like this forever, but I was like, you know what? I gotta learn this skill set.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Dede?
For sure. I think for me, growing up with comics as a little kid, and because I was always this hype man in class, going crazy, like, yo, guess what new issue just came out? Going crazy.
I believe it.
Going crazy, right?
I can't believe that.
Like, what?
Yeah, don't know how to act. Like, we used to have book fairs when we was in school, and then when them trade paperbacks was getting released and all that stuff, I was like, oh, y'all, guess what? Blah blah blah. They were like, they hush.
They didn't have money for the book fair. I see how.
Hush, BJ.
that one, the Scholastic Book Fair, right, or what?
all of that,
Yeah.
man. And they had a lot of these super violent books too in there too. I'm like, dang, how are these books? Even they had the little 100 bullets and stuff up, and I'm like, why is this here? I'm buying it anyway. But anyway, so I needed a platform where I wanted to combine multiple skills, right? My artistic skill with my nerdism skill and all that stuff. Sometimes a little bit of singing, you might get a little bit of that in there. Try to mix it all up. Hush up, Noah, and try to put.
I love it, dude. I love it.
Every time he ends the video, ooh.
Yeah, something crazy. So I needed something because I have a heart for people, and we're living in this world now where we need more light in this dark world. So I feel like with my platform, I could use my personality and my hypeism, as people call it, to uplift people with what I'm passionate about. So I'm like, this is another creative outlet.
Yeah, man, that's good. That's cool, man.
Yeah, for me, I kind of stumbled into comics by accident through my daughter, but once the pandemic hit, that really kind of threw the hobby into overdrive. Like there was, like I didn't really start buying collected editions until the pandemic hit.
Yeah,
and so comics were taking over my life, and so I felt like I needed to be sharing it with someone.
Yeah,
so,
right.
Similar to Day Day, I was like, all right, well, let me start a YouTube channel. But around the same time I was planning that, my wife is like, hey, yo, we're having a baby. So then it was just like,
yo, right, we're having a kid. So
that's not exactly how she said it to me. But yeah, so, you know, I was like, I can either buy diapers or I can buy comics. I can't buy both unless I find a way to pay for them. So it just kind of gave me the drive to really push the channel harder than I was going to. But yeah, here we are.
That's cool, man. That is cool. I love it. I like how we both have similarities. Like, you know, like we both can't fund this, so let's figure out a way to make it fund itself, you know?
Exactly.
Absolutely.
I think my funding was too major though.
yeah. There's no. I'm never gonna need a warehouse to shoot YouTube videos. Like,
that's funny, man.
Y'all, I have my. I didn't mean to interrupt. I'm so sorry, but I have my order that I'm about to place. My big order. I have it compiled, and I know exactly what I'm ordering.
Okay. I thought you were gonna ask the audience too what you wanted, what you should order. Like ask James.
Okay. How about this? I'm gonna take one off. Okay. Name anything off of OPB? Just one thing. Name anything, and if whatever I see the most of, I'm gonna add it to my cart and I'm gonna order it.
He probably already in order.
Oh,
good luck, y'all.
Everybody say the Avengers box set.
Yeah, box set.
It has to be a collected edition, no box sets, just a single collected edition.
It's a collection of collected.
Wouldn't that count as a collected edition? Because it's
Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth, Daddy.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. No collected edition 101. Okay, I'm sorry.
No, I'm playing, bro.
Everybody just look at the most expensive book.
So one thing that I am keeping in this order that I'm actually taking it's basically a blind buy. Green Arrow, the Longbow Hunter Saga, Volume 1.
Oh, the Mike Grell stuff.
Put it in there. Put it in. Yeah. I will type that. Matter of fact, I should type that in there.
Dude, no, like that's I'm not taking that out of my cart. Like,
I would suggest you to get that.
Like, that looks dope, dude.
Should I get it? Should I read it? I actually been wanting to read some, Green Arrow since the Arrow TV show was good.
Yes.
But, what would you recommend? Is it like Punisher level?
You need to buy The Life and Times of Scrooge.
Okay. You want me to answer that for real, JP?
Yeah, answer it for real.
Okay, so there is blood. It ain't crazy like over the top though. It's kind of
Are you talking about Green Arrow?
Yeah, it's in the middle. So it's
DC's Black Label.
Yeah, it's.
You see this weird guy comment in the chat? That's so weird. Anyway, go ahead.
No, it's in the middle. It's a very good level of crime and super violent. I would say yes, but not completely on Punisher level. I'm sorry.
Okay. But whenever I want to chill, violent read, I'll pick that one up.
Because a lot of those stories, if I'm correct, that writer was inspired from the things that were going on during that time, stuff that he's seen on the news and stuff like that, inspired some of those stories. So, yeah.
How
It's
big
good.
is it? Is it a thick one or is it?
It's pretty thick. I want to say it's the same size and thickness as Green Lantern Volume 1 by Jeff Johns.
Yeah, it's a pretty thick book, man. Yeah.
Is that a book that a lot of people buy, JP?
No. Really? No.
No.
I had 8 on my shelf, and I still had, and I think I sold this one in the past 30 days.
Wow.
That's,
Well, it's about to be 2.
But I think more people will buy it soon because Volume 2 is coming out.
Volume 2 is coming.
What is the cover of Volume 2? Isn't that him shooting an arrow up in the air?
That's a preview, so that's not the actual.
That's probably not
cover.
gonna be the cover.
Yeah.
No, probably not.
So
And
like,
with
so the cover that's on the site, you're not gonna. Is that the same cover?
that's the cover.
That's the
Okay.
cover for Volume 1.
Or Volume 1? That's what I meant. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not seeing anything in the chat, guys. I don't know what I should do.
He said, we got some good ones. We had the Life and Times of Scrooge McDuck, but that's pretty niche. There is a lot of people that bought it, but if you never read that before, I don't know.
That's a big investment for a story you've never read. I'll say that much.
Yeah,
that
that is.
hardcore
That is.
fans.
And there is a lot of collections for that one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's where this whole thing comes in because I'm in this whole comic book world. I know like the big characters, like Justice Society of America. I don't know anybody besides Stargirl and Jay Garrick. I'm sorry.
You know who Black Adam is.
Well, Black Adam, but
You know Hawkeye. You know all that.
See, I didn't even know they were part of JSA. That's what I'm saying.
So what's this Darkwing Duck that you got here?
No, I was gonna ask you. I said, do you have this in stock? This is a Fantagraphics book.
I could look for it, but I don't know. I haven't really dabbled in too much Fantagraphics. Only when people ask me.
Dude, the Clarknado. DC will pull a DC and put Batman on the cover of Green Arrow Volume 2.
I mean, if they did, JP wouldn't have 8 still sitting on his shelf. I'll tell you that much.
Right.
You ain't wrong. Now
That
you ain't
is
wrong.
true.
I ain't gonna sit here and
That is
lie.
true.
You ain't wrong. That's so out of line. That's so sad.
James Hall said Reckless. I mean, it's still the Ed Brubaker series. So
Is that an honor? or is it just
Reckless.
like
Oh my God, Reckless. How did I forget to mention Reckless? That is so good.
You know what? You have Batman by Grant Morrison. Volume 1's only $50 on OPB right now.
What a
Well, so
Particular
so
cover.
that was one that I was debating on putting in my cart. It's just the thing about it is I've heard like once you get into Volume 2, you have to read Final Crisis or you will be lost.
Not necessarily. So, because I'm in the middle of Volume 2, and it is kind of trippy, but they give you just enough information about what happened to follow the parts that are important to Batman.
Right.
But it's like if you're like me, you want those other pieces to fill in the story. I plan to buy Final Crisis eventually, but that's such a thick book.
yeah, it's huge.
Look, like I'm gonna tell you right now, I bought it and owned it. What do you think, Dad? I owned it for like a month and tried to read it, and I sold it. I couldn't.
You could not get through it.
So you pulled a Jason Dalton, is what you're saying.
Yes, 100%. Yeah, that's terrible, but yeah.
My
Okay,
personal
so-
recommendation for you would be Saga. If you like everything I've been recommending to you, and I haven't let you down.
Man, I really
I
do.
haven't let you down yet. And then Saga, I swear you're sleeping on it.
Okay. So, I'm gonna list off what I have in my cart right now. Tell me what I should drop for Saga. Okay. Okay.
Everything.
Green Arrow Volume 1, Justice League Dark, Batman by Paul Dini, Amazing Spider-Man Volume 5, and Amazing Spider-Man Volume 3.
See, they're all solid. The only one I would tell you to drop, me personally, would be Spider-Man. But I never read Spider-Man.
I'm the Spider-Man guy. So
I was about to say, why would you drop anything Spider-Man? You are one of the biggest
I know
fans.
exactly. That's why I was like, I can't tell you to drop Spider-Man because I know you won't.
Yeah,
But the other,
And then with Volume 1 getting a reprint next year,
yeah.
So anything besides Spider-Man, I can drop.
you ain't got to. You ain't got to worry about Green Arrow. I'm pretty sure that's going to be in stock for a minute.
Yeah. Oh, better hurry and place that order.
There's Process of Elimination.
like it looks like it's narrowing down to be Batman by Paul Dini, but I really want to read that because it's set up like the animated series. Every issue is different, man.
Every issue.
A lot of people have been wanting that book.
It's episodic. Each issue is episodic.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to put that one because it just got reprinted in or stealth reprinted, restocked.
Stealth reprinted.
Yeah, so
But see, I haven't read any Justice League Dark, but I have heard nothing but great things about that.
Yeah.
Nothing
From
but
what I
great
hear,
stuff.
New 52 is pretty much like it for Justice League Dark.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Pretty
tell you
much.
this, dude. Justice League Dark. Ever since I put that video out, I've been getting 100 copies every week. They're gone. 100 copies every week, gone. So I don't know if it's a YouTube video or if it's just Justice League Dark, but
It's one of the most hyped series from that era.
Yeah.
So the Clark NATO says if I'm getting Dini's Batman, I need to get Morrison's because they run concurrently for a hot minute.
Mm-hmm.
So it's true, but Dini's Batman is a lot like it's pretty standalone.
Yeah, pretty much.
I've heard it's really fun too because the people I've talked to have said it's like they're reading the animated series. You know what I'm saying? Like
he wrote majority of the animated series.
So that's why I'm really excited.
A lot of Tiny Toon Adventures.
I'm just saying, James here said drop it. And he said buy Ether. So I tried to read Ether. I don't know, man. Not for me. I only read the first 2 issues though.
Not enough blood.
It felt more like an Incal.
Okay, so I guess I'm gonna ask y'all opinion. So ASM Volume 3 just got reprinted. Like I mean just got reprinted. So in Volume 5 just got printed. I guess I could drop Volume 5 because I don't think that's gonna go out of stock or anything anytime soon.
We have about 300 copies.
Here's the thing, right? Everybody orders books based on pre-orders. So you can't necessarily say, oh, it just got printed. There should be plenty available.
Yeah, that's true.
If not a lot of people pre-order it, there's not that many copies out there.
Yeah,
if you want a book, you should buy it.
That's true.
My bad. That's
No. I mean that's a great point. I'm trying to balance everything out because I'm sitting at a pretty steady total right now. I'm not gonna say what it is, but so
I mean, you just listed like 7 books. We can kind of guess.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can
just add them all. Just do shop pay. Do pay later. You're good.
How many are you planning on buying?
As BJ was it you that said it? If you have to do the separate installments option, you should not be buying it. Is that what it was?
You gotta pay it. If you can't pay for it right now, you can't afford it.
I respect that. I respect that.
So like here's the deal with me. Like in no way I've learned how to be smart with my money because when I first got into the omnibus hobby, Day knows because I had a deep convo with him. I went over the deep end and had to sell everything. But I've managed now, so like, I mean, I can do this no problem. But like, I'm gonna feel so bad after spending this much money.
just stop going on Whatnot, and you'll be okay,
dude. I have turned off the notifications for Whatnot, so I'm not tempted to go on there, bro. Oh,
I really like Ben Uncle's comment. I just had to point out, dude. This funny. Oh, that's funny.
Okay, so all right, I'm gonna drop ASM Volume 5.
Why do you feel the need to buy them all right now?
I mean, it's not really a need. It was kind of like, I mean, all these books were ones that I was gonna. Basically, I forgot to pre-order Justice League Dark. I've been wanting Batman by Paul Dini, and I planned on getting ASM Volume 3, but I just didn't pre-order it. And I started watching the Green Arrow show again, so that's kind of got me in the Green Arrow mood.
Yeah.
So I'm a very influential. I get influenced very easy, is what I'm saying.
Well, if they're books that you are going to read and not just shelve it and forget about it, then they're all solid books. You know,
like Day can tell you guys 100%. I switch between like 3 to 4 books at a time.
I don't know how you do that, bro. I'm stubborn. If I start one, I gotta finish it.
Yeah, same.
See, this guy.
I got Low Volume 1 back there. I haven't got Low Volume 2 yet. Do you have Low Volume 2?
Yeah, I do.
Why'd I ask that question?
I was like, yeah.
I think they made their decision now.
Okay. I'm gonna finish reading volume 1 first.
After you finished the first issue of Low Volume 1, though, I was like, man, it's just so good.
You guys should buy this too.
Yeah,
dude. So
that one was great. I enjoyed it.
Good.
This is awesome. I meant to just read one issue and I got through like.
Let me see some of that artwork. Let me see.
Oh, let's do it. This is Jorge.
Hey, what is the cover price on that, BJ?
Cover price on this is $59.99.
Not bad.
Okay, you know that shop that I sent you a picture of that one time? They're selling it for $35 at that shop, sealed.
Word. That's a great price, sealed.
You should definitely get it because it's out of stock at this moment.
Oh,
I paid full retail for mine because it had a signed book plate.
Well, see that's different. Like
that's
that's something you would,
yeah.
But
I really like the Fox. The Fox is, he kind of reminds me like the grandma in Once in the Future, and then the old guy in Firepower, whatever you mentioned. He's the comedy character.
Right. But what does the Fox say?
I almost did it, dude. Oh man. So Night of Fun on TikTok makes a great point. He was like, Noah, if you're buying all of them, are you able to read all of them soon? Now, Day can answer this question again. Now, I'm really not trying to sound conceited or nothing, but like I read like really fast and I can comprehend everything like extremely fast. Like I'm one of those weird kids who would get 4 books when they went to the library at school on Mondays, and while other kids would get 1, and I would run through all of them.
So Noah's Matilda is what he's saying.
That's not at all what I'm saying.
Noah's what?
He's Matilda.
He's Matilda. That was a good one. I was not prepared.
Wagon back.
Like would y'all say it's crazy that I read from Ultimate Collection Volume 2 and finished it? When did I get that order from you, JP?
I don't remember.
It had to be about a month ago.
Maybe a month ago, and I already read.
It wasn't even that long because you were just asking where to find those books.
Right.
True.
So
but how dare you you took a month to finish? It should have been 2 days.
Wait, what?
He said it. You said you read fast, right?
No, but like it was good that you took your time on it because I would have took my time on it too because once you finish, like, oh my gosh, what?
Dude, like I'm serious when I say that, dude. Yeah,
I need to get Volume 2.
You need to.
Gotten volume. I have 1 and 3, and the reason I haven't bought Volume 2 is because I didn't want that stupid "as seen on Amazon Prime" sticker.
Yeah,
right.
It's just gonna be there. So
yeah, I guess you could just get all the Ultimates.
Yeah, dude.
Maybe you should send me all the Ultimates. Yeah.
Hey, look, I can tell you personally. However you get them, I promise you're gonna like it, dude. Like, I mean, it's awesome.
Oh snap! This clearly predates the BJ Kicks bookmarks because random.
That'll sell on eBay for $6,000. OG BJ Kicks bookmark.
Those are almost gone. Those are almost gone, and I'm actually just gonna retire them and just have some just sitting in my house. But,
so what is this complete 8 ball? Have you guys heard of this one?
That sounds illegal.
I mean, I heard about it, but I don't really remember what this thing is.
I ain't either. I'm typing it in myself. I'm like, what is that?
All right. I guess I should stop messing around and place this order, y'all.
The complete 8-ball and MJG.
One day you can read Saga. I'm telling you, dude. There's this little penguin guy. He's my favorite character.
Okay, so do you have Volume 1?
What, Saga?
Yeah, I see it. You got it.
Of course.
So Noah, what's the verdict?
So I got Green Arrow, Justice League Dark, Batman by Paul Dini, and ASM Volume 3. That's what we get.
Whoa.
What?
You forgot Saga.
Yo, do you have Ladykiller? Noah, do you have Ladykiller yet?
I don't even know what that is.
Ladykiller is a creator-owned title by Joelle Jones. She writes and draws it. And it's dope. I just got a library edition in the other day, and the artwork is worth it. It's about a housewife who doubles as an assassin. It's gory.
Oh.
It's all the stuff JP loves.
Oh, really?
Oh,
And
that's
it's library
dude, that
size.
sounds complex, bro.
And it's only $35 on OPB right now, or 32 or 33. Excuse me. If you use Acres.
Dude.
See, I bought like a case of those, and then it sold pretty slowly. I think people just slept on it though. But would you recommend that? Because I've been
It's
curious.
on back order at the moment.
I haven't read about it. I could get that in a week though. But anyways. But I haven't read it yet. Would you recommend it?
I haven't read it yet either. I just got it in yesterday.
Okay.
I went through and did like an overview. I didn't record it. I just looked through it, and it was like, I like it a lot. The only thing is, because it's a library edition, it's like, well, I mean, you got the Invincible library, so you're probably used to it. I don't necessarily like holding a book that big, but I love having the art that size. Like, it's
cool. Dude, yeah.
Real quick, Noah, and Crashline is right. Once you finish volume 1, you definitely gonna want volume 2, because if you like the first issue of volume 1, you're definitely gonna run through the entire series really quickly. I'm just saying. And then this guy said you're gonna have Saga. I'm just saying.
Dude, so like for all y'all thinking like y'all wonder why I'm placing such a big order. Like essentially I'm getting free 2-day is all estimates or whatever, but I'm basically paying. I get free shipping because I won the gift card like 4 or 5 videos ago, and I've been saving it for this moment.
Oh yeah.
So
I forgot about that.
Yeah. What a silly name.
Yeah, I mean, freaking Omniverse.
Shut up, JP. I got to be careful who go in there and take away all my points I've saved up.
He's done it before.
I'm pretty sure DC is like for trademarking Omniverse. So
no, they can't.
They can though.
But see, if they do that, then the Ben 10 show can come at them.
See, these guys.
Warner owns both.
Whatever, BJ. Whatever.
Yeah, these guys are saying Ladykiller is 10 out of 10. So I guess I'll give me another case. I'll read through it.
He's writing it down right now.
I'll review it because I've been wanting to read it, but it's just been slept on for so long.
If you overview Ladykiller, it will sell.
Okay. I mean, yeah.
Just
Anything I overview sells now.
This guy.
Wow.
I mean, have you seen the home video? Come on now. I overview a trade and it's sold. But home is really good though. I really liked it.
I read home in single issues. I like it a lot.
Yeah, it definitely makes you actually think about the world again,
It's definitely nice to read if you're reading a lot of like, stuff like JP. JP likes to read people getting their heads chopped off.
Exactly.
So slow down from that and read home. It's like hits you right in the feels.
Yeah, it's a feels book.
People up again.
Yeah, it's a feels book, just like Saga.
Wonder why that was directed at me.
Yeah, yes, it was. Like I got silent. I'm like, did he catch it?
Dude, one thing that tears me up is the Batman and TMNT Omni got. It got cut off, man.
Hopefully it gets resolicited because, man, I was looking for.
Hasn't it been solicited twice now?
I don't know. I wasn't in the game long enough to know.
Yeah, it left and then came back and then left again. It bothered me that they canceled it because they literally put out a DC Connect like a week before they canceled it with it printed in there. Like, oh, it's coming out this day. Like, it's dumb.
One day. I mean, they've been doing that for what? Like Batwoman, Batman.
Yeah.
They've been doing that for a lot of DC books. So I think it will come back eventually.
I think it will too. Especially because it's Batman.
I mean, I don't know. Because IDW is losing licenses left and right. Who knows how long DC is going to keep working with IDW, or how long IDW even be solvent to print the books? Because it's probably IDW that has to get them printed based on the agreement.
So how are they? Like, I don't know anything about IDW. So how are they losing all their rights left and right? What's the story about that?
I mean, basically, like they've been getting IP and just kind of sitting on it, or these properties, like, they blow up elsewhere.
Yeah.
Like, they can, strike out on their own, make more money. Like, Marvel just canceled the whole Marvel Action license, which was all the young adult and, kids books for Marvel. And then I think it was G.I. Joe, which they weren't even written G.I. Joe like that anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, IDW as a company, they've got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and that's
Transformers. What about Transformers?
I think they still have Transformers.
Yeah, because Transformers just came out, like the Phase 3 Volume 1 just came out this week.
Yeah. But it's just like nobody's buying the IDW stuff except The Last Ronin, really.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah. There's like, I don't know. So are you guys familiar with Dynamite? Because I don't know what's popular with Dynamite. All I know is The Boys, and they
I've
sell
heard of the brand.
Yeah, they
Dynamite
sell a lot of like artwork, and that's all I know.
So Dynamite, they do
James Bond, which James Bond series have been popping. I actually enjoy that series a lot.
They do have James Bond. Their big ones are Vampirella and Red Sonja.
Yeah, Red Sonja. Yep.
But are they always? I don't really see it like collected edition. I just see like those like issues every single solicitation, and it's a lot of like artwork issues, like a lot of version covers. There's a lot of covers in general for those two characters.
It's a big part of their their business model. Is, the sexy covers and getting those collectors.
Okay.
Yep, pretty much. Yeah, Terminator, RoboCop, and all that stuff. Yeah, Dynamite has some good stuff.
Is this guy true? Like, it's the Cinemax of comics?
Pretty much. Pretty much.
About this time of night, yeah.
No.
Oh my.
What?
Yo, I kept saying I wanted to fill up that Marvel cube, and here I am buying more DC. America.
I mean, if you hang out with me, I won't recommend the big two as much, or Marvel as much.
Right.
I would recommend a lot of Image, a lot of indies, because that's mostly what I read. But I'm giving Punisher a chance. I'm not disappointed.
Dude, like, like, I cannot wait for that guy to start working on my custom Omni, dude. Oh my gosh, I'm like, I cannot wait for that, dude.
Yeah, we have custom Omnis on the way, custom prints on the way. It's cool, man. No, not OPB, but me and you, like, we have some really cool to show off on some videos. I think yours is which one?
So BJ, Frank Miller's like 3 Batman graphic novels, like Dark Knight Returns, Strikes Again, and DK3.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm getting this dude to custom bind all 3 of those into one Omni and call it the Dark Knight Omnibus by Frank Miller. Dude, I'm so stoked for that. It's a big thing for me because, like, those were the first Batman stories I ever read.
So, but you're doing a standard size custom.
No, it's gonna be oversized.
This guy's oversized.
It's gonna be an omnibus size.
He's oversized.
So how's he? Oh wait, who is this here?
It's from UK. It's a guy in
the UK.
Extreme Customs on
because Master Race never got an oversized printing.
Well,
it got an absolute. So I don't know how he does it. I really don't know how he's able to get it and trim it to oversize. But what was I gonna say? He did it for
Sal.
Yeah, he did for that Ultimate Spider-Man, all that. Did DK3 not get an oversized printing? I could have swore it did.
DK3 did not get oversized.
DK3 has an absolute.
I was about to say it's got an absolute. I know that.
Yeah, it has an absolute.
It didn't get a deluxe edition.
Right, not a deluxe.
Right.
Yeah.
I asked him if that was going to be good, and he said he was going to be able to do it. So, you know what I mean?
I guess he has the technology where he can print it on these matte finish oversized papers.
I was about to say it's on matte paper, which I don't mind at all.
Mm-hmm.
And
the Omni's private chat. I don't know who can all see the private chat, but
I think. Well, he told me I'll tell you.
Word, that's not bad.
Yeah, it's a really good price.
And then plus the shipping. But depending on okay, so the thing that he sent me, he sent out 3 custom Omnis to Australia, and it only cost $52.
Which
Now,
is crazy.
obviously that price will be cheaper for me because it's only going to be one. So I mean,
but you're not. It's not shipping it to Australia. You don't live in Australia.
I know, but he was saying that it would be cheaper for me because it's only one book, and it's to the States. So
we'll see. I tried to buy an Omni from a guy in Canada.
Mm-hmm.
He was selling the Omni for like $60. To ship the one Omni from Canada to North Carolina would have cost $120 USD.
Dang.
Oh Lord!
And I was
that's why I make the labels myself. When I buy international, I was like, I'll make the labels for you.
Yeah.
Dude, that's great. Because I mean, I have the screenshot and everything where he quoted me the.
I believe you. I'm just saying, like, it's so iffy. Like, depending on.
I wonder if the person you were trying to buy from, if he did like the fastest option, because I have a fastest option and a cheapest option.
Yeah, and then these 2 guys said 53 pounds sterling, not USD. So maybe he's doing his currency and not US currency. So you got to probably recheck on that as well.
No, I mean, I can show you. Dude said he even changed the the currency to mine.
What is this vault? Do you guys know this question? Because how is Vault stalking?
Vault is a publisher.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
What? I never even heard of Vault.
Well,
is Vault even in?
He said, "Well."
Let me see.
I can't think of anything that publishes that I've read. I'm on their website now.
Yeah, so they do stock. They do push their stock through Diamond, and other than that, I really don't know much about Vault because I haven't really got requests for Vault. But I do see a lot of single issues in Vault.
Okay.
Engine War looks
all right, so that quote that he gave me where he shipped those 3 Omnis, it was what is the currency called in the UK? Euros? Is it euros?
Euros or pounds?
Okay, so it was 52.44, and that's $70.70 in the United States.
That's still not bad though for a custom.
That's what I'm saying. That's not that bad.
Yeah.
So
I hit him up. I'm asking him to make me an entire Witchblade Darkness set with the connecting spines. That's real cool.
I am looking forward to seeing that.
And dude, like he even whatchamacallit, I guess like you would say shapes the dust jacket, so like you don't have to do it yourself because I am so bad at shaping a dust jacket, bro.
Oh, at cornering it? Yeah.
Yes, I'm so bad at it, dude.
And then
see Bad Wolf knows what I'm talking about. He did custom binds for Ultimate Spider-Man 2, 3, and 4. Is that what it was?
Yeah.
So
his the Center Series, Saga, East and West, autos, they look great, man. They look really good. The only thing that Day doesn't like is because it's glued. I don't know. I don't know how.
I don't see for me.
So Bad Wolf, did it hold up fine since you have the copies? Are they holding up fine? Is the binding okay?
Yeah. Oh yeah, he said they're holding up fine.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that was our only concern because it was glued.
But what's the deal with the good lord, the gutter loss? Because I mean, you're talking about making it a thick book.
It's really tight.
Well, okay, so I did the page count, and for mine it was 876 pages. But I think that's with like the 88 different covers they have in the back of DK3. So I'm gonna see if I can just do without those, because I really don't think the gutter loss is gonna be that bad. I mean, I've read books with a lot worse gutter loss.
But those
Snyder Batman Volume 1. Anyway,
weren't glued binding though. Snyder Batman Volume 1 does still have a ribbon.
Yeah.
I mean, over time.
I mean, you could try it out, experiment, and see how it goes.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing for me, because that's why I only did one, because I had a few projects in mind, but I only did one.
Yeah.
So I figured this would be a cool experiment, and like
I'm pretty sure Sal will get his soon too, so you can hit him up, see how how his goes.
Yeah, and like it's whatchamacallit, I've looked everywhere on the internet. I don't think anyone has ever made a custom Omni of Frank Miller's Batman. So I think it's really cool that I'm finally getting that because I've been wanting that for a while. Like when I first got into the omnibus game, I actually looked up Dark Knight by Frank Miller omnibus and was like dumbfounded that they didn't have one yet. I was such a moron, dude. Was.
Put the Santa Claus Batman crossover in there just as an extra.
Yeah. I still haven't placed that order yet. I got to find my last book, guys. Like seriously, now I got to find my last book.
So, as a last ditch effort to get you to buy Grant Morrison Volume 1, I will say that it ends with Batman R.I.P., which is in my top 10 favorite Batman stories.
See, that's a Batman story I have not read yet.
I'm surprised. That's why
you want to buy it so that you can read it, but but not.
All right. I'll put it on there.
This. You can stop reading Grant Morrison's Batman after Volume 1. There'll be some stuff that you just don't ever get to read, but that story, like the Volume 1 story, could stand alone, like unless you just wanted to move forward with it.
Okay.
R.I.P. is great though. Like Grant Morrison Volume 1 just kind of it brings in a lot of stuff from Batman mythos from the past, like from the 66 TV show, like Silver Age comics and stuff. It gives it context and makes it make sense for the comics. And then he gives Batman like an incredible moment toward the end of that omnibus in R.I.P. that is like, Batman is the best ever. Like, if you want to know why Batman is the best to ever do it, that omnibus will tell you why.
All right, I added it to cart.
See, you done sold the man, Mr. Marketing Man.
I am the influencer, JP.
This is why we go on YouTube, so we can sell Noah stuff.
Let me just tell you my mindset before I went in to get this order. I went in starting this order to try to fill up my Marvel cube, and I have 4 DC books and 1 Marvel book.
I mean, honestly, all the good Marvel stuff that I'm anticipating got pushed back to next year. So,
yeah, that's true. Same here.
What Marvel stuff are you guys anticipating?
Ultimate Spider-Man, JMS Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I'm getting both of those. I'm looking forward to Black Panther by Coates, even though I have his whole run in trades. Like both of those Omnis that are coming out, I have in trades. But I'm just looking forward to an oversized Black Panther collection. I'm going to get the Luke Cage just because. But I think I'm most excited about Hickman's Fantastic Four and Hickman's Avengers.
That I cannot wait to touch that.
Yeah. I read Hickman's Avengers the first time. I was like, man, what's going on? So I probably need to read it again because I was basically speeding through it so I could get rid of it.
This writing is not for everyone. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Night of Fun on TikTok. If you're gonna read the full Morrison Batman run, it is helpful to read Final Crisis. Like I would read Volume 1 of Grant Morrison, then read Final Crisis, and then finish the Volume 2 and then Volume 3 of Grant Morrison's run. You probably would like whatever. That's what I would do if you're gonna do it. But Final Crisis is dense and big. It's Grant Morrison, so
yeah. I wasn't gonna say this, but I wanted to show y'all something that Kevin had showed me the other day, and I'm tempted to have him just finish it so I can touch it. How you share your screen on here?
Kevin, the custom dust jacket guy?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because we keep mentioning the doggone Batman by Grant Morrison. I thought it was cool what he did.
Paul Peterson, not yet, but I'm about to lose it with his anniversary coming up next year, and we're hardly getting any solicitations. I'm about to lose my mind, man.
Well, look, his anniversary is not till what? August, September, or is it June?
I can't remember. Are they trying to do it off of ASM #1 or Amazing Fantasy 15. They got to do an Amazing Fantasy 15.
Okay. JP, does it let you do it, or do I have to?
Do what?
I was trying to share my screen.
Oh,
Dude, JP knows my struggle trying to find
There we go.
JSM Volume 1 or JMS Volume 1. Okay.
that looks really cool.
Look at the way these Morrisons look together, man. That is a problem. I was like, bro, I was fine with what they gave us. But when you put the character on the spine, that's a weakness for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Baby,
I like
you
the
do
Batman. I definitely like the Batman Robin one too.
That
one-
Batman my only gripe is that Batman 700 cover that you got on Volume 2. That's in Volume 1 Omni.
Mhm.
But it's such a great image. Like,
It's a great image. That's what I'm like, hey, this looks delicious.
one way to describe it.
Okay.
Hey, nobody asked you to show me that, okay? I've already spent enough.
Look, nobody asked him to show me. Now I'm like, oh, Kev, nobody asked you.
Though you should have them finish those.
I might.
The only thing I would do differently, because I'm me, is every spine would have a black background.
Yeah, because it's Batman.
I do the different trade dresses and stuff, or the different, logos or whatever. But yeah, those are fly.
I just thought they looked fire, and I was like, yo, you might tempt me to tell you to finish these.
So those are just the custom dust jackets. Yeah. Right?
Yeah,
Yep.
custom dust jackets.
Mr. Kevin, Paul.
Yeah, so we know two people. One guy makes just custom dust jackets, and another guy makes the entire oversized omnibus customs.
Yep.
Kev does great design work.
I really like his Green Lantern run. Those were great.
Yeah. My only thing is like, am I gonna look at my book enough to warrant buying a whole extra dust jacket for it? And then knowing me, I'm gonna find somewhere to try to store all the original dust jackets, and this is gonna turn into a problem.
Yep.
Understandable. Some people throw away the original dust jacket. I still keep mine.
Yeah.
See, I don't even know.
Trying to get JP to slide me
All right, y'all. The order has been placed.
If I do a what?
One of those ASM 300 dust jackets, man.
Oh man.
I know there's one going unclaimed because people don't check their emails.
Yeah, I mean, I still have a whole stack full. Yeah, but you just gotta remind me. I forget sometimes, man. I have so much requests all the time. Every time I wake up, like, hey, you do this for me yet? I'm like, oh, I forgot.
You gotta get a customer service person or something.
I do. Well, it's like the OGs reach out to me through text message, and then some people reach out to me through email. Some people reach out to me through Facebook. I'm like, man.
Word.
Yeah. See, Day Day's not OG enough to reach out to me through text message.
I'm not either. So
Yeah.
wait, do I have your? I don't have your phone number.
I ain't got his number either, so
Yeah, I'm a ghost.
there you go. That's why.
Good Lord, Noah.
Right, Noah.
What? Do you buy? Are you having buyer remorse now?
Negative.
Oh, listen, that's a solid negative. I don't hear no remorse on that.
Hey, if you
The remorse doesn't happen until he puts it on the shelf.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
So tell me this, because I wasn't here for your Invincible frenzy, although clearly there was a frenzy. Why buy the library editions in addition to the Ultimate Collections?
Because he's crazy, dude.
Because they didn't even finish the library editions.
Well, okay, so I love the art in this story, in this whole run. I love it.
Okay.
And obviously I love anything art related to Invincible along with the story. And as much as I love the art, I wanted to have it oversized. And they're really cool display pieces too. So like the only reason that they're shelved like that right now is because Library Edition Volume 1 goes for like $700 on eBay. Otherwise, they would be displayed up here.
But I mean, it still makes a pretty cool cube, though. I'm not gonna lie. That's your flex cube. I'll call it your flex cube.
Flex cube.
Wait, you got Library Volume 1 too?
Who, me?
Oh no. I thought he had Volume 1.
No, he doesn't.
No, I couldn't bring myself to spend that much money on a
you see
library.
the wife walking in the background. She wants to say hi.
Hey.
Sup, wife?
Y'all, I gotta get this American Vampire binding fixed, bro. It is just falling over at this point.
Yo, I got Wonder Woman by Gail Simone.
Dude.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, you didn't see that video?
Dude, he got that a while ago.
Come on, Day. That's when you know.
Oh,
that's
that's what we're talking about.
You know,
Listen.
I'm part of the notification squad, bro.
Sometimes I forget. Okay, I thought you were talking about like recently. I'm like, that's way out of print.
Nah, well, it was way out of print when I got it. But my point is, it does that same weird lean that
where it just kind of leans.
That's how I ended up getting Grant Morrison or Jeff Johns' Green Lantern, because I complained and the dude was like, "Oh, let me just send you another book," and I was like, "All right, cool."
Dude, look at this lonely Morbius right here, bro. So lonely.
JP's been trying to show you this dog for like 5 minutes. And
dude, I love his corgi, bro. I love his corgi.
She ain't even trying to pay us no attention. She don't never look at the screen.
Know, right? If you buy the DM cover of ASM Michelini McFarlane, you will get a DM cover with the correct cover with your order. Nights of Fun. Just, you know. But yeah, I got the Wonder Woman too. Like there was so much in stock at Barnes and Nobles. I didn't know it was an out of print book, so I just kept on buying it and then putting it back on Amazon. You know? I was like, oh,
dude.
Cool.
So
y'all remember
Barnes
that
and
show,
Noble?
Ultimate Hustler with Dame Dash?
What was that?
Y'all remember that show, The Ultimate Hustler? It was like a game show. It was like Dame Dash's version of The Apprentice.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
JP was on The Ultimate Hustler.
Oh my god. Why are you like this?
Does Barnes and Noble sell Omnis at cover price?
Yes.
But Amazon. So I forgot what it was. What's the cover price of Gail Simone? Like 75? Wonder Woman?
Yeah,
Gail Simone Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
I think it was 100. I can grab it real fast.
Yeah, because it was either 100 or 75.
Look at this man. Just
So it's $75, right? So it was $75 on Barnes and Nobles. I looked on Amazon, it was going for like $150, $200. I was like, okay, cool. Let me just buy a bunch from Barnes and Noble, put on Amazon.
Wait, so it was on Barnes and Noble online, and you were just buying it, just chilling?
Yeah, I was literally just buying it each time, and like I wouldn't buy a lot. I'll buy like 10 because I didn't know how. Like this was back in like October, November when I didn't know anything about comics. I just knew how to buy and resell.
Yeah, yeah, that's funny.
Nice.
I remember like looking because that book was like $30 on IST forever.
Yeah.
And I was like, should I buy this? I don't really like Wonder Woman like that. It just looks interesting and it's cheap. And so I didn't buy it because I wasn't buying Omnis at the time.
Yeah.
And then by the time I wanted it, it was gone everywhere. And everybody wanted like $300 for it. I was like, yo, no, I'm not doing that.
Would y'all say that's the definitive Wonder Woman run?
I like Gail Simone's art or writing though. So, but I never read it.
I mean, I started reading Batgirl by Gail Simone. That writing's top notch, dude.
From what I hear, the George Perez Wonder Woman stuff.
I was just gonna say, I think it's probably George Perez.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
What? So, I don't know anything about this, but do you guys know?
A rights issue? No.
I've heard that too, but I don't quite understand what the rights issue is with that Wonder Woman.
So now I know. I gotta keep my copy forever.
Mine is broken. I want to upgrade my copy, but that would just be a waste of money. Like, the last little bunch of pages is like detached from the glue in my
Really?
Oh, I agree about Rucka. Wait, Rucka is one of the definitive ones too.
See, I never read any Wonder Woman, so I don't know.
But I did love Gail Simone, so
So
a lot of her stuff influenced some of the second movie.
So if Wonder Woman, like, would you say Wonder Woman stays true from what they portrayed her in the movies?
They're pretty spot on. Okay, Gal, when I first heard she was cast, I was like, I'm not sure about this because Wonder Woman is tough, right?
Yeah.
This is an Amazon we're talking about. This is a warrior. And what I've seen in Gal's previous films, she was a little more sexy and soft.
Yeah.
That I wasn't sure how she would protect. But when I first saw her in BVS, when she first appeared, I was like, "Yep." And she got the war cry and everything. I'm like, "Yep, she's perfect." So she got a mix between the strong and the sexy. but
that's okay. That is okay.
Right. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining.
How many Wonder Woman scenes did it take you to get tired of that stupid chant in the Snyder Cut?
I'm gonna say
wait,
one.
What are you talking about the
background music?
Yeah. I mean, that was heavily influenced. I mean, from the animated series and stuff like that. I didn't get tired of it.
Yeah, it didn't bother me. What bothered me was there was no violence. I'm just kidding.
What
people were getting their heads chopped off, ripped in half.
What I love, see, what I love what Snyder did with his vision. He really made Wonder Woman he really captured that essence of an Amazon and made her really look strong. If you look at that original version of Justice League, we ain't gonna talk about that. But she was way more stronger there.
Yeah.
Man, okay, so this is a hot take, but I am not a fan of how Zack Snyder portrayed Batman in the Snyder Cut. I feel like he made Batman seem kind of not wimpy, but like
insecure.
No, I don't know. It doesn't. I guess it's just for me growing up watching the animated series and Justice League Unlimited, but it made it seem like he was almost like unprepared for what was going on. You know what I mean?
For me, I think that was a great contrast to how like dark Batman was in Batman vs Superman. Like, for me, I have to watch. Like, I kind of have to count all the Snyderverse together as like one long narrative, because that's what it is, right?
That's pretty much what it is.
Yeah, and so when you get Bruce like just completely overreacting to the presence of Superman, like branding people, killing Superman, basically, like he's clearly responsible for Superman's death in that movie. And then to be like, oh snap, I made a mistake. Let me like not act like I know everything. I think it was important to show Batman, you know, in your words, as kind of a wimp, because it's important for Batman to not be a dick.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's just because I'm so, like I said, watching all the shows, I guess I'm just so used to him always knowing what to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. He had a plan in Snyder Cut. I mean, he was trying to put a whole team together.
Yeah.
Right.
And then he came up with this brilliant idea to bring one of the strongest members that they know that they need to go against these big old gods and whatnot. Yeah. He had a whole plan.
That's like a super nitpick thing for me, I guess. I'm sorry.
It shows Batman. It shows what's great about him, right? The intelligence and the general badassery. But then also, he's not afraid to like admit mistakes and, you know, play the lesser role when need be.
And he admit what his superpower was if y'all watched the movie.
Right.
Yeah.
So what's your superpower?
I'm rich.
I'm rich.
Same thing for Day Day.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
So Paul Peterson said, I might like the Azarello. How do you say this person's name?
Azarello.
Azarello.
I agree on that. He might be right.
Is there violence and death?
Y'all said I was flexing out here. Look at this man.
There is violence. This is not flexing, boy.
Okay. I need you to send that one my way. Thank you.
I'll put it right back on this here shelf. But no, you'll like it. It's kind of it's more Green Arrow.
Okay, mine's unsealed. So I mean, yeah, mine's sealed. So I need yours.
No. Yeah, that's true. It is closer to the overall origins. I agree on that.
And then I've been seeing a lot of Gantz. I know a lot of us don't really read manga here, but I know Gantz is pretty popular, so maybe I'll check that one out. I think that one is done too, if I'm not mistaken.
Do any of you need Berserk Volume 1? Not you, JP.
I know.
I know Day does.
No, I it's funny because a friend was texting me during this live. He was like, "Bro, I need volume 1." I'm like,
Huh. Well,
how
yeah,
much? Or private chat that to me. I'll let him know the price.
cool. Well,
$3 million. No.
Never
I'm
mind.
most likely. Well,
pass.
yeah, I'll message you. I'll message you.
Okay.
I need to make some space on these shelves, and rather than buy 10 volumes of a manga, right? Then I should probably just sell the one volume I have.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Did you read it, BJ?
No,
Did you even start it?
it's still sealed.
Wow. I mean, like,
I
it's
bought it because
definitely
everybody was like hyping it up, and I saw a good price in a Facebook group. And
I'll be the first to say,
overview, I was like, "Ooh, this doesn't really look like it's for me." So I
I was
didn't
about
want
to say it's definitely not. It's
Yeah.
definitely not for everybody. It's for a pretty specific audience.
Like a JP type of person.
Yeah, like it's specific for JP. Like the writer Kentaro Miura, he basically made it for JP. So
No,
Yeah.
it's very violent, very, very.
dude, I love it.
Not
Yeah.
safe for-
I've heard there's stuff that is just like wouldn't sit well. I don't mind violence, but
I know what you're talking about. I know
Yeah.
exactly what you're
Like
talking
controversial things, or
I just
about.
I just read
issue
the
110
controversial
on
stuff.
Invincible, basically.
Dude, that issue though, that's just nuts, dude.
Mhm.
110,
Yeah.
that is probably one of the most controversial things in comics I've
So
ever
if
read.
you think 110 is controversial, you'll definitely like Berserk takes it up a notch.
Well, dude, the first issue in Deluxe Volume 2, you know what I'm talking about, right?
I don't know.
JP, for the love of
Like I don't
Eh.
know what volume 2 has because I read through so much that they all like are together for me, you know?
JP, my homie is in the chat right now saying what's good. He's the one that's interested in
Hey.
volume 1.
Oh yeah.
That's Alejandro. He was in
Hey, that's my
Justice
boy
Moments.
Alejandro. Oh, he was like, yeah, it's just some Mexican guy that Day keeps around. I was like, damn, dude, is that how you treat your friends, Day?
I didn't say that. He said that, okay?
Yeah, Ben, that's what I heard. When I heard that, I was like, "Ooh."
Yeah,
that
that's
would be
like the very first page.
You mentioned that on a live too, I think, BJ.
That's it. The very
Yeah.
first page is it. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like everybody was like, "Oh, get the like Berserk is so great. Berserk is so great."
Yeah.
It
And,
is,
you know,
but it's for a specific audience.
Yeah.
I mean, it is controversial at some points, but after you get like past a certain point, it's just like straight up violence and whatnot.
The
It really just-
action, like how y'all say that some books read like movies. Like, I mean, there are some sequences where you turn 4 pages and it's
Yeah.
nothing but action.
like the scenes, yeah.
It's awesome.
But Alejandro, you definitely need to get Berserk 1 through 8. You can check it out here at WorkingPriceBooks.com.
use his code or whoever's code.
Wait,
know,
is
because
Volume
they-
3 back in stock?
Every time you order
Volume 3, I don't know. I know 4, 5, and 6.
I was about to say, don't tell me I just placed that order and didn't check to see if that was in stock.
I don't know. Honestly, I have to go check. I'm
No,
pretty
it-
sure.
I won't say this on stream. Never mind.
Say it. Go ahead and say it.
I'm not.
He trying to get you canceled, dude.
No, it's not even that. It was just yeah.
Private chatted.
I know one of them gets like restocked in December.
Something like that.
I think it was Volume 3 actually.
That's not a joke.
No.
Yeah, I did.
Dot.
All right. But yeah, other than that, if you guys are into manga, Blade of Immortal is pretty good too. Not as crazy as Berserk, not as controversial. I don't think it is controversial. So it's like the same action, like kind of like Berserk, but just not the controversial stuff. And I know like Omar really likes Blade of Immortal. I think that's one of his other favorite mangas as well. Do you remember Day?
No.
Because I know he's been talking about it. Like every single time I watch his videos, like he talks about like how much he really likes and whatnot.
Oh yes, he did. Yeah, that's true. He does. That's true.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever read a manga. I got this Speed Racer box set somewhere.
I bought the Akira box set recently on Amazon.
I saw it on Amazon. I had a gift card from my job, and I almost ordered it yesterday. But I would have had it. I still would have had to add some money to the order. And I've literally never read any Akira, so I was like, do I need to buy this whole box set if I've never read the story?
Well, I've been hearing really good news, and you know how Amazon is. They have their, it's 90-day refund policy now. So I'm just saying, because holiday time, you have 90 days. If you don't like it, you can refund it.
Did you watch my video about the free Omni?
I did.
I did.
Yeah, you're like, oh, this is not cool, man.
No, I had to put on my best like Twitter fingers.
Yeah, I mean, Amazon has great service for just giving people what they want,
Yeah, it's just like they have so much money. They're like, just throw this guy.
We don't care.
And then people try to do that to me. I'm like, I don't got funding like Amazon.
I hide this in the back.
Yeah.
Oh, did you not get it replaced?
I'm surprised you didn't refund it.
No.
You should have just returned it. That's what we all told you to do. Like, just.
I think he was trying to go with that plan of getting it customized to a hardbound.
Yeah, that was before I realized
everything.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Before I bought everything. Yeah. I was gonna go through Skybound and get it put on a hardcover, but it was like $150.
Wait, you're gonna send that to Skybound for them to send you back a hardcover for $150?
Well, no. So So I actually meant to tell Day this whenever I looked it up. So they actually have the material. That's why it's $150. It's not just the hardcover.
Now I know the price goes down when you send your own. If you already have the books already and they just switch it out, it'll be cheaper.
You can send stuff to Skybound. They'll customize for you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's neat.
Wait, Skybound or Heroes Rebound?
Heroes Rebound.
Okay, I was like, no way.
I'm sorry. I get them so confused.
It's a whole different thing.
I was like,
that's exactly what I did, but I felt like that word is a slur nowadays. So
this one?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Good night, Paul.
That's what I did.
Night, Paul.
I was like, yo, what's going on with this? And the first lady was like, yeah, that just happens sometimes. Sorry. And I was like, this is unacceptable.
Yeah, she don't even sound concerned. Like,
right.
I mean, if you think about how many stuff they go through every single hour, though, because one of my friends worked at a call center, they literally churn you through. Like as soon as you get off, on to the next. It's like how you like type words per minute. It's like how many customers per minute can you go through?
Yo, when I talked to the second lady on the phone, she was so real. She was just like, look, she was like, I'm just like a lowly customer service person. Like, I'm only authorized to give you $20. Like, I can't really do anything, but I can get you to somebody else. Like, the whole call took me all of 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, that's how quickly I went through those people. So, yeah.
Hey,
they just
you got a good one.
Yeah, they just gotta churn through their numbers, customers per minute.
Right. It's like, yo, do whatever you got to do to get this guy off the phone because there's like mad other people on the phone.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what I got out of it.
Yeah.
Nice. A nice story.
Yo, I mean, because I
free Omni, bro. I mean, what are you talking about?
I wasn't gonna read DC 1 million. I only ordered it because it was $20.
and I don't blame you. And I don't know what is with DC and that JLA Omni. I'm like, why would y'all? We have a 1 million omnibus already. Why is that in the JLA Omni? For what?
Right.
We're missing so many issues that man done wrote, and y'all just gonna put the whole event in there.
It's so random.
But no thinking.
Should I show off the commission piece that we're getting made with the Invincible characters? But wait, you guys didn't really read Invincible though, so it could be a spoiler.
I mean,
I definitely wouldn't. I mean, I wouldn't show that. I mean, it's cool. It's cool.
I don't particularly care because I've only read the first issue. Even if it is a spoiler,
Okay.
you're really gonna know.
Yeah. So I contacted this guy in the Philippines. I was in this comic commission Facebook group, and I was like, he was showing his work for Omni-Man. So all right, let's make a piece. And then his first one was like this one. He was like, which one do you want? Like, cause I think the blue character would be like Invincible, and the purple would be Omni-Man. And I was like, 1 and 3 looks really cool. Well, let's go with 3. Cause three looks more devastating. Cause you know me, I like death. And then,
I like death.
I'm not gonna repeat that again. I'm not.
And then this is what he did. He freaking made it like this. I'm like, all right, what do you think about this? Is this cool? I was like, hell yeah, it's cool, man.
Bruh.
So
freaking gnarly, dude.
Yeah, this is like his second one up here, and then we have. He gives me updates like every single day, and then this is his sketch that he did now. I was like, wow, this sketch is badass. I need to start going. I need to start going Whatnot. And then
Dude, Conquest is a menace, bro.
Yeah, this guy is crazy. And this is what it would color.
Oh.
Yeah, and this guy is not finished, man. It's crazy. He has really great detail. Like this is like still the beginning, and right now, this is where he left off right now. But this is like just the shadows and everything, like just the minor details before adding in all that stuff.
Yo, that was like a sculpt almost. Like
it really does. Like, look at the way he drew the lighting. That's
this guy is really good. And then I want to show you like. This is the thing that got my attention. Let me see if I can open it real quick to show you because
right.
I was like, man, I need to just start commissioning people to do it for me. But like this right here, oh like, wow.
Yeah, that's gorgeous.
I'm gonna throw this on a shirt.
That's just beautiful, man.
That looks great. That looks awesome.
Yeah. But definitely excited to see that piece finished. He said he's gonna finish it in a few days. I was like, what the heck, Because I thought they would take like a couple weeks, maybe a month to get stuff done. But this guy just churning through it like crazy.
So you want that to be like a 24 by 36 poster type of deal, or like a canvas thing?
I have no idea. I'm just gonna print it on everything and see what looks best, and then maybe throw it on a shirt and whatever. But I think this is a good time to end our live stream, because it's getting late. I know a lot of us are getting tired now, whatnot, but it's been fun. If you guys want to see us again, just let us know in the comments and all that good stuff. Don't forget to check out BJ Cakes on his YouTube channel, BJ Cakes, Day from OmniNation.com or OmniNation Comics, and then we have Noahverse, Noahverse,
Nay.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Yeah, these guys are always fun to talk to. Check out their videos and whatnot, and I'll see you guys in the next live stream.